You know what's annoying about supply chain attacks? By the time everyone is panicking, the question is not, is production safe? It's, did anyone install this thing locally? This is Bumblebee. It's a new open source tool from Perplexity that scans your dev machine for packages, extensions, and MCP configs without running your package managers or executing project code. So instead of looking around manually, you get a local inventory in seconds. I'm going to run it live, then we'll talk about where it actually works and where it doesn't. Now, the old model was simple. Scan the repo, scan the container, scan production. But that's not how many of us work anymore. Today, one laptop can have package managers, browser extensions, editor extensions, AI coding tools, local agents, all of this living together. That is a lot of trust packed into one machine. Perplexity built Bumblebee internally for this exact reason, then open sourced it just a few days back. Bumblebee is a read-only single binary scanner that inventories packages, editor extensions, browser extensions, and AI tool configs from local metadata. No npm ls, no pip show, no running random project code, just metadata. Let's try running it. If you enjoy coding tools that speed up your workflow, be sure to subscribe. We have videos coming out all the time. All right, first up to the plate, we got to install this thing with go install from GitHub. That gives us a single go binary. No daemon, no service. Now let's run the self-test. All I got to do for this is run Bumblebee self-test, and hopefully we get back self-test okay. Good. The scanner can detect its known fixture data correctly. That's what this test did. Now let's run a baseline scan. All we're going to do is do Bumblebee scan profile. We're going to say baseline, and we're going to drop in our NDJSON file. This is the scan we'd use for regular developable endpoint inventory. It checks common global and user level package routes, editor extensions, browser extensions, and supported MCP configs. Now let's look at the output. I'm going to run head here. And this is the big thing Bumblebee is doing now. Each line is a structured record we get back. So you get the ecosystem, package name, version, source file, confidence level, the metadata, and you get where Bumblebee found it. So now instead of us asking, do I maybe have this installed somewhere on the system, we can actually now see it right here. And because this is read-only metadata parsing, Bumblebee is not calling npm. It's not importing any Python packages, and it's not building your Go project. All it's doing is it's just reading files. And it's why this is useful during an incident. If you have Go installed, this is the point where I'd maybe pause the video, maybe try it on your own machine. It's super easy to spin up. Okay, cool. But why is this not just another security scanner? Because we already have these. Now, at first glance, you might think a few things. It's another SCA tool. But that's actually not what this is. SCA tools are mostly about your application dependencies. SBOM tools are about what you shipped. EDR is about what you executed. Bumblebee is about the local developer state. So imagine a compromised package advisory drops. You need to know which laptops might be exposed. The obvious move is to ask everyone to run package manager commands, but that's exactly the wrong thing here. If we're looking for something malicious, you don't want your command to accidentally execute the malicious behavior. So Bumblebee is straightforward. Read metadata, emit inventory, match known exposures, and then get out. It's done. It has 3 scan profiles. First is the baseline. This is your lightweight recurring scan. It looks at global packages, user level toolchains, extensions, and MCP configs. Basically, what normally exists on this developer machine, that's the question that it's giving us back. It's answering. Then it goes to the project. This is for known workspace directories like code, source, or work. Use this when you care about lock files across actual dev folders. And then we can even get it to go deeper. This is the incident response mode. You point it at explicit routes, even something broad like home, usually with an exposure catalog and a duration limit. So your normal workflow might be Bumblebee scan profile baseline. Okay. When something bad happens, you switch to a deeper scan. Bumblebee scan profile, you can go deeper with this command right here. That's really the process for all this. Baseline when things are calm, deep scan when there's smoke. And the coverage is what makes this really interesting. Bumblebee can look across NPM, PNPN, Yarn, Bun, Go modules, you name it. Plus, it can look at supported MCP JSON configs. That one is a major feature because nowadays, MCP configs are becoming the new env files. We have them all over our system. Bumblebee also outputs NDJSON. Now, some people are going to hate that, but another way to look at it is it means you can pipe it into JQ, ship it to a file, collect it through MDM, ingest it into an SIEM, or hand it to another agentic workflow. It's just trying to be boring, scriptable infrastructure. And for this kind of problem, boring is probably best anyways. Now, it's fast. It's really fast. It's a single Go binary with 0 non-standard library dependencies. That is a very dev-friendly starting point. That means it's safe by design. The read-only approach is not a small detail. During a supply chain incident, just run the package manager and see what happens. That's not always the best plan. If the package you're looking at has malicious lifestyle scripts or weird plugin behavior, you don't want your scanner to be the thing that accidentally triggers it. Now, this also fills a real gap. Most teams have some visibility into CI, some visibility into container production, and some endpoint visibility. But the dev machine can get messy. It has half-finished projects, it has old clones, global package, test virtual environments, AI tooling, all the stuff that never shows up in your clean official inventory. Bumblebee gives you a practical way to see that local state. And then finally, the AI config coverage is right on time. Local agents, MPC servers, and tool calling workflows are moving fast, but keep this in mind now too while you're going to use Bumblebee. This is brand new. Like I'm talking super new as it just dropped, so expect changes. It is focused on macOS and Linux right now. The exposure catalog flow is nice, but it also means Bumblebee gets much more useful when you have good advisory data. And it is not EDR, right? It answers a narrower question. What packages, extensions, and DevTool configs are present on this machine? And do any match something that we already know is bad? That's the point. This is not replacing your security stack. It is filling the part your security stack probably doesn't see clearly. So should you actually use Bumblebee? My answer is yes, especially your day-to-day work touches NPM, Go, VS Code, Cursor, Claude, servers, that kind of stuff. Run a baseline scan once a week, right? It's one single command. Bumblebee scan your profile, and it's going to do what I showed you here. Now you have a snapshot of what's on your machine. Dump the NDJSON somewhere central. Then when an incident hits, you can search across everything instead of asking everyone in Slack, hey, does anyone have this? Bumblebee tells you what dev machines currently exposed through local package metadata, extension manifests, and supported AI tool configs. That is extremely useful in the first hour when anything goes wrong, because nobody wants a debate. They want to know who is exposed, where is it, and how fast can you prove it? And for that, Bumblebee is pretty compelling. It's a pretty strong open source tool that we just got. If you enjoy coding tools and tips like this, be sure to subscribe to the Better Stack channel. We'll see you in another video.